What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? Giving you guys information and instructions to help you navigate through this wild, crazy, beautiful world is what I do. It's something that I decided I would be committed to when I got into the music industry, and it's something that I continue to this day. From time to time, as I'm doing this, I will come up with phrases that find their way into pop culture. Such is the phrase uncivilized mutt. Somebody recently asked me, how did I come up with that? It just came to me, fam, just thinking about what it is, whatever it is I'm talking about. In this particular case, who it is, what they are, like watching somebody's behavior. And when I looked at the behavior of these race soldiers that call themselves peace officers, these people that work in law enforcement, I just could not come up with anything better. I just thought that, man, that is totally befitting of them. Uncivilized mutts is how they behave. There are other people that behave that way. This is why this phrase evolved. I started looking at examples of other people who behave that way, who behave like uncivilized mutts. I present to you another uncivilized mutt. Ladies and gentlemen, Ezekiel Kelly. This idiot took a gun and went on a rampage in Memphis, killing 4 people, injuring 3. Just killing people at random. Now, they say it started off with him having an argument amongst friends, and he killed a man. And then I guess after that, he just said, well, I done started, may as well keep it going. This uncivilized mutt's shooting career came to a screeching halt after he crashed a stolen vehicle, and the police swooped in to make the arrest. This guy is one of the worst of the worst. At 19 years old, how do you wrap your head around becoming a mass killer? Like, how do you do that? This strip nut is only 19 years old. He went on a shooting spree, indiscriminately killing people, injuring innocent people. Black, white, male, female, didn't matter. Just shooting. He killed 17-year-old Corteria Wright. 17 years old. Took her life. 17, innocent person. He also killed some other people, but they haven't released the names of some of the other people. Now, one guy just walked into an auto zone and he shot him. That's the old white guy. He shot him. This is an uncivilized mutt, fam. This is what I mean. Somebody who is already uncivilized and they're just unkept mentally. You feel what I'm saying, fam? Like mentally unkept. Now, do y'all think they're gonna run the mental health thing on him? I think not. I think not. They're gonna straight up run him through that court system, give him the death penalty, and kill his ass. There will be no, well, let's look at the mother. Let's look at the father's background. Well, he was abused. He was left to his own devices. He was neglected. No, fam. You know what I believe happened? when it comes to these kind of guys, normally there's a female somewhere involved. It's somewhere in there, there's a female in there. You know, you got a tender nut dude. You know, you got a guy who's a straight simp that can't take rejection. So they figure like, well, you know, my whole life is wrapped up in her. Whole life is centered around getting some, you know. Because that's what it really boils down to, sex. It's her sex. It ain't her. He don't love her. He love her sex. And the idea of her doing to somebody else what she did to him, a lot of them dudes, they can't get past that. So they put sex and they put this woman above all of their needs, their will to survive and stay free. They put that above everything. Straight up simp, tender nut. Yeah, fam, straight up. So this guy is gonna get everything he was asking for. This fool had the nerve enough to just put the biggest grin on his face ever while he was being arrested. It's gonna be interesting to see how it turned out. Now, somebody like that, I feel like he's giving up on life anyway. He ain't concerned about doing time. He ain't concerned about even dying. He's not concerned about getting the needle. But it is interesting to me how time and time again, you'll have police officers who will kill innocent, unarmed people, people who are clearly no real threat, where they say, I thought I had a gun. I thought he had a gun. I feared for my life. You got a bona fide killer, somebody that you're chasing. You know he's killed. You know he's carjacked. You know he's armed. And you take him in alive. Anyway, fam, Ezekiel, you are one of the worst of the worst. I'm talking about a waste of space. Your mama should be embarrassed and your daddy should have pulled out. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?